Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today has been a breathless day for the Congress party. Rahul and Sonia Gandhi were returning from a vacation in the hills just in time for Rahul Gandhi to induct two youth leaders to bolster the party. That was a planned event, and perhaps the Congress was prepared to answer the volley of questions that they would have to face while inducting Kanhaiya Kumar and Jignesh Mevani. But then something completely unexpected happened. Navjot Singh Sidhu bowled his resignation googly. Let me refresh your memory, ladies and gentlemen, how this great Indian laughter series for the Congress party began. Captain Amrinder Singh resigned 8 days ago as the Chief Minister of Punjab after he was humiliated by the party high command. Spotlight then shifted to Navjot Singh Sidhu, who thought his 15 minutes of fame in the Congress party was finally there for him to savor. But alas, that wasn't the case. He gave up the very position that was meant to placate him. Sidhu resigned as the Punjab Congress chief, and with him the treasurer of the party. And within a few hours, there were two other ministers who had been sworn in just 48 hours ago. They also resigned. Now listen in to what Captain Amrinder Singh, who sniped "I told you so," he had to say when he landed in New Delhi, because he was just here to pick up saman. He said, अपना सामान लेने आया हूं कपूरथला हाउस से, जहां मेरा सामान पड़ा था, कल वापस चला जाऊंगा. This is what Captain Amrinder Singh said in his inimitable style of "I told you so."
आदमी अनस्टेबल है और उसने आप ही दिखा दिया कि उसने आज रेजिग्नेशन कर दिया.
आपने ट्वीट किया है कि आपने पहले कहा था कि ही इज नॉट अ स्टेबल माइंड और वो पंजाब का. डू यू स्टैंड बाय इट?
And I say absolutely I don't tweet unless I mean it. And what is my tweet you can quote.
सिद्धू के इस्तीफे के बाद अब आप क्या आपका क्या रोल है?
ये आप AICC से पूछिए.
सिद्धू के इस्तीफे के बाद अब आप क्या आपका क्या रोल है?
ये आप AICC से पूछिए.
That was cryptic Captain Amrinder Singh. Now, there was barely any time for the Gandhis to process what had just happened, because it was show time for Kanhaiya Kumar and Jignesh Mevani. The man who faces charges of sedition and protested the execution of Afzal Guru is now in a party that he calls a sinking ship that needs to be saved. Now, listen in to Kanhaiya Kumar, first day, first show statement that caused more embarrassment to his new political home, the Congress party.
जो पार्टी सबसे बड़ी पार्टी है, सबसे बड़ी विपक्षी पार्टी है, उस पार्टी को अगर नहीं बचाया गया, अगर बड़े जहाज को नहीं बचाया गया, छोटी छोटी कश्तियां भी नहीं बचेगी. कांग्रेस पार्टी एक बड़ी जहाज है. अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी बचेगी तो हमारा मानना है इस देश के लाखों करोड़ों नौजवानों की आकांक्षाएं बचेंगी, गांधी की मीमांसा बचेगी, भगत सिंह के सपनों का भारत बचेगा और डॉक्टर बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर की समानता का भारत का निर्माण संभव हो पाएगा.
And Kanhaiya Kumar wasn't all. Another controversial induction was that of Jignesh Mevani. Rahul Gandhi personally welcomed Mevani, who promised to change the party's fortunes in Gujarat in 2022. But tonight, the Congress party is being tagged a compromise party. A term Sidhu used in his resignation is now giving the Congress party's foot soldiers nightmares. Because after all, the responsibility of damage control is always on them and never on the top brass. The evening brought no relief for the Congress party as the domino effect continued with one resignation after another.
बात वही है, बीजेपी चेंज करती है तो मास्टर स्ट्रोक, और कांग्रेस जो करती है तो ये अव्यवस्था. यही तो फर्क है आप लोगों का।
इंटरनल डेमोक्रेसी है हमारी पार्टी में जो बीजेपी में कहीं नहीं दिखने मिलेगी। वहाँ अगर आपने बोला इधर तो हरेन पंड्या जी के पिताजी कहते थे कि मेरे बेटे को मोदी जी ने ही ख़त्म किया।
Well, that was the Congress party trying to convince itself that this was a masterstroke, number one, and number two, that it was a very democratic party. That is why everybody was resigning all over the place. Now, Sidhu famously used to say on his comedy show that he judged Thoko Tali. That's exactly what the grand old party's rivals are doing today, sitting on the sidelines and watching this comical sequence of events unfold. Listen in.
आप मिसगाइडेड मजाइल है ਇਹਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਡਿੱਗੂਗਾ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਨੂੰ ਮਾਰੂਗਾ। ਜਦੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਬਣਿਆ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਕੈਪਟਨ ਤੇ ਡਿੱਗਿਆ, ਕੈਪਟਨ ਨੂੰ ਤਬਾਹ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਆਪਣੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਜਿਹਨੇ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਤੇ ਡਿੱਗ ਪਿਆ। ਹੁਣ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਦਾ ਸਫਾਇਆ ਕਰਤਾ ਨੇ। ਪੂਰਾ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਬੱਚਾ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਸਿੱਧੂ ਨੂੰ। ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਹੰਕਾਰ ਹੈ, ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਮੈਂ ਹੈ, ਸਿੱਧੂ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਸਿੱਧੂ। ਜਿਹਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਆ ਜੇ ਨਾ परमात्मा उन्होंने सही लाइन पे लिया।
टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग को जोड़ने का जुगाड़ है और कुछ नहीं। अब कोई पार्टी अगर टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग को जोड़ने के जुगाड़ में लगी हो तो आप समझ सकते हैं कि उसका हाल क्या है। कांग्रेस जो है वो टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग को जोड़ने के जुगाड़ में है या देश को जोड़ने के जुगाड़ में है।
ਅੱਜ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਬਦਲ ਕੇ ਇੰਡੀਅਨ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਸਰਕਸ ਰੱਖ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਸਰਕਸਬਾਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਕਲਾਬਾਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ। ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੁੱਦੇ ਮਸਲੇ ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਕਿਸਾਨੀ ਦਾ ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਦਾ ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਸਿਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ 3 ਲੱਖ ਕਰੋੜ ਕਰਜ਼ੇ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਚਾਹੇ ਬੇਅਦਬੀ ਦੇ ਦੋਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਫੜਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਸਲੇ ਹੱਲ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ। ਸਿਰਫ ਔਰ ਸਿਰਫ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਰਕਸਬਾਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਕਲਾਬਾਜ਼ੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਂਗਰਸ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਮਸਰੂਫ ਨੇ।
So how did the Congress party get to this point? And that's the legitimate question on the News Hour tonight. Have Gandhis compromised Congress's future? That's the question and the debate. Congress compromise party. That's the debate and the hashtag on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And I want to make a disclosure first thing up on the News Hour tonight that I'm going to go first to the non-politicians on the panel before I go to the politicians, because let's just hear what people really think about what's going on in the Congress party. So politicians on the show, please bear with me. I will come to you, but let's hear the non-politicians first. Joining me tonight, Nupur Sharma, National Spokesperson of the BJP. Also joining me tonight, Mahesh Inder Singh Grewal, Vice President and Spokesperson of the Shiromani Akali Dal. Advocate Paramveer Singh, Spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Arshpreet Khadiyal, Spokesperson of the Congress and Advocate in the Supreme Court. Tehseen Poonawalla, Political Analyst. And also joining me tonight are Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, and Suhail Seth, columnist. Suhail Seth, you've been on a tweeting spree all day today. I just want to ask you one question. The Congress party is making a new beginning with Kanhaiya Kumar and Jignesh Mevani. And on the other hand, there is Mr. Navjot Singh Sidhu, who has done his inimitable style, Thoko Tali. What do you think is going on in the Congress party? If you can explain to our viewers, because many of them are writing in saying, "Samjha to do, ho kya raha hai?"
I think today is a watershed day for the Congress party. Rahul Gandhi has shown you what strategy is all about. I think amongst all the politicians in India, including Prime Minister Modi, Rahul Gandhi is the most strategic. See, there are two ways of, getting rid of a company that you don't want. One is you reduce its value. The other is you increase its value. When you increase its value, it becomes difficult to sell it. I think Rajiv Gandhi, being an expert, having worked with McKinsey, or so we've been told, having studied at Oxford or Cambridge, with his enormous intellectual heft, has proven to India that he knows exactly what he needs to do with the grand old party. He needs to make it the grand new young old party. And I think we should salute Rahul Gandhi. You know, people have been really unfair, including you, Navika, for making fun of Rahul. If you deep dive into Rahul's mind, it's a very carefully calibrated mind. Of him, Shakespeare would have said that it's a mind which marries Lady Macbeth's guile with Caesar's innocence. And I think today what Sidhu has done is he has proven to the world that actually in many ways, I think, and Tehseen Poonawalla is on your show, Tehseen would have been the ideal congressman. I'll tell you why. A, he speaks well, he speaks in multiple languages, and he has a flair for the odd. The tragedy is that Rahul Gandhi has not done three things. Number one, he never did the crossword. If you do the crossword, you have a twisted mind, which means you can solve puzzles. Number two, he never took heed of Anand Ranganathan's advice, which is when you're a scientist and can quote literature, it's a marriage made in heaven. And the third thing is, he believes he's Jesus Christ and therefore the Son of God. But on a serious note, Navika, even I can't keep praising Rahul Gandhi without breaking into a laugh. I think it is a sad day for India. And I'll tell you why. Narendra Modi and Amit Shah must be going to bed so weak. Can you imagine? You're all dressed up for war. You've adorned the ammunition. You've collected the weapons. And when you go out, the other guy's actually, sucking on, Quality's ice cream. And Quality's is not my client. So you feel weakened. But what is actually seriously sad is that Rahul Gandhi has felt a blow on his own party. Harakiri will now henceforth be known as Rahul Kiri, which means you kill the very goose that you have spent years feeding. Amrinder Singh was a gentleman. Amrinder Singh is a gentleman. Sidhu was always a laughter challenge, means he challenged anyone who could laugh at him or laugh with him. Today you have destroyed that. Even my good friend Tehseen will not disagree when I say that today is a sad day for the Congress. This shouldn't have happened.
Tehseen,
why it's happened,
Tehseen,
what the fallout
is
for
it's
people
also
to decipher.
sad, Tehseen Poonawalla,
but it shouldn't have happened.
For another reason.
And I really feel sad for Tehseen, because how long will Tehseen continue every evening to defend the indefensible? How long will Tehseen go back home and be then spited on for defending the indefensible? And how long will Tehseen enable his intellect to falter in order to prop up a weak, intellectually innocent person? That's all I have to say. I'm a great lover of democracy. I hate all political parties, but even the Congress shouldn't have done this to itself. Today is a sad day for democracy. It's a sad day for the Congress. It's a great day for Navika, who's now started a debate with the non-politicians. You watch how the IQ levels go up, and if Anand Ranganathan follows me, those IQ levels will spike like never before. You will never have a TRP issue ever in your life again, Navika.
I think,
and
Suhail,
may all the power be
you've
with
been,
you, and with Times Now,
Suhail, you've
and with
been
the Bennett
so
Coleman
gentle,
group.
and you've felt so bad, for Tehseen Poonawalla. I think flowers are definitely in order. Maybe after the show, you can send some flowers to Tehseen Poonawalla, because he has a tough job every day.
He's my friend. Why send him flowers?
But Tehseen, I want to ask you one question.
He likes the tougher tipple.
Yeah, Tehseen, I want to ask you one question. सवाल ये है कि I feel, it is a bad day for the Congress party that Suhail said things in his judgment, but I think it is a bad day on another count, because Mr. Rahul Gandhi left for his vacation in the hills from the swearing-in ceremony of Channi Sahab. And he went to the hills because finally, after 2 months, he could
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Yeah, actually, he could take a deep breath and say that,
Chandigarh is on
now
the way
I've
to
sorted
Shimla.
out Punjab, I've earned my vacation and I'll go for vacation. I want to ask you, Tehseen Poonawalla, how do you defend this? How do you defend this?
For starters, Sohail is a friend, and that's a disclosure I make on your show. And I thank him for the backhanded compliment. But you know, Sohail, I'm glad that the Congress party brings a smile to your face, because the Bharatiya Janata Party brings tears to this country and to everybody's eyes with half-braided policies like demonetization and one lopsided GST that actually are called master strokes. And I'm glad, Rahul Gandhi, if he didn't do crosswords, because at least the Congress party is good in chess. And I'll tell you what chess is, and allow me to complete. In chess is you allow your opponents to make his moves until he puts himself or herself in a corner, and that's when you go for the checkmate. So now let me end by telling you this. The fact of the matter is that the Congress has given a Dalit chief minister, the only Dalit chief minister currently in the country, the most educated chief minister currently in the country. And since a Dalit has become chief minister, I have seen people trolling him, questioning why he's traveling in a plane and trying to finish the Congress off. But please record this, and I will be there with you, Navika ma'am, on the night of the Punjab and Uttarakhand results. In Uttarakhand, Congress is winning, and in Punjab, the BJP is getting as much as Modi ji's press conference is 0, and the Congress is winning Punjab with more than 80 seats. The rest, the crossword or the Shakespearean play, whatever it is, time will tell. Time will tell.
Well, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, you know, for Rahul Gandhi tonight, you know, this is coming to me from a viewer. And the viewer says, and the viewer has stated this on the message that I've got. They've said that Mr. Seth took nearly 4 minutes to say something that they're going to say in 4 very cryptic sentences, which is, na khuda hi mila, na visale sanam, na idhar ke hue, na udhar ke hum. That is, in short, the story of Punjab for Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Do you agree with that?
Good evening, Navika. No, absolutely. In fact, it'll be amusing if Amrinder Singh and Navjot Sidhu now both join the BJP. No, but it'll be entirely appropriate for me to quote a Sidhuism. That is, for Rahul Gandhi, there is still light at the end of the tunnel. But it is the light coming from a train that is going to run him over. No, but to be serious, this is Rahul Gandhi's doing. The man, as Sohail said, is a genius. He believes in the dictum, if it ain't broke, you better fix it. I mean, there was one stay that was Congress's pride, and now it lies in tatters because of Rahul. I'm sure if he was the captain of Titanic, he'd have steered the ship all night long in search of icebergs to collide with. I mean, Navika, just let me summarize for you what has happened. The man, a die-hard Fauji, a captain, a 2-time chief minister, who has traditionally given the Congress victory after victory in Panchayat, Assembly and Lok Sabha, is sidelined for a man who has traditionally abused the Congress, the Gandhis, the entire dynasty. And not to forget, Manmohan Singh, who he called not a Sardar but a Sardar. But when he switches sides and after lunging at Sonia's feet in public and calling her a mother, becomes the best thing since sliced bread for Rahul and Priyanka. And now the same man trips them in full view to great public embarrassment. So in a matter of a week, the siblings have managed to offend not only the captain but also Sidhu. Just amazing. I mean, the mind boggles. Just 10 seconds. And this, before the crucial Punjab elections, you know, Navika, I don't know what lies in store for the captain or for that matter Sidhu. But one thing I do know, there is but one man who is working harder than even Modi to make BJP win. Year after year, election after election. And he is Rahul Gandhi.
Mr. Arshdeep Khadial. Now, you've heard the pains that have been sung for Rahul Gandhi. That he's working harder at destroying the Congress, and he works harder than Mr. Modi and Mr. Amit Shah put together. Respond to all these compliments that are going Mr. Rahul Gandhi's way, simply because what's happening in Punjab shows, as Sohail Seth says, the strategy of Rahul Gandhi.
Right. So I just request for some uninterrupted seconds. First and foremost, I think it's 100 times better to defend Congress for it being transparent than to defend BJP for the lying manufacturing machine it has become, for the human right violating machine it has become, for the 5 CMs who happen to have resigned in 7 months, whether it be Mr. Yedurappa, who has become CM for 4 times, and for all 4 times he had to resign also. What a mockery of democracy that is. You should first look into your own self and then, talk about others. He resigned because Mr. Modi didn't like him once.
Then he resigned because Mr. Advani didn't like him. Then he resigned because he had begotten a burden on the exchequer. Talking of your Uttarakhand CM, Mr. Trivendra Singh Rawat, he wasn't even allowed to complete 4 years. Before that, he had to resign because of a constitutional crisis. And then the person who replaced him, Mr. Tirath Singh Rawat, he had to resign in 4 months. That is another mockery that the BJP made of themselves. And Mr. Sonowal, Mr. Advani, Mr. Anil Joshi, anyone who has talked of something that is against the ideology of the BJP or against the stance of Mr. Modi has been kicked out once and for all. We in Congress Party do not just preach freedom of speech and expression, transparency, we also practice it. And I think dissent is a healthy sign of a good democracy. What is happening in Congress is an internal matter. They are more concerned about the Congress Party, but the Congress Party is more concerned about the welfare of the people of Punjab, the development of Punjab, and delivering what we have promised, unlike the BJP's 15 lakh rupees, 2 crore jobs a year, and what not, God knows. Another thing, BJP has time and again been blowing hot and cold at the same time. You know, their arms are open, their doors are open, they are welcoming all the leaders of the Congress because they know it. As a matter of fact, their existence in Punjab is as good as Mr. Modi's press conferences. And it's always going to stay that way, even if a leader joins you. Shromani Akali Dal, I just want to tell you one thing. SAD, BJP combined will still not be able to win the 2022 elections because, one, SAD has 5 parties floating, known by the name of SAD Taksali, SAD Samyukt, SAD Democratic, SAD United, and whatnot. Aam Aadmi Party's leaders have migrated into Congress, which goes on to prove the fact. Congress isn't big on words, it's big on actions. And that's the reason as to why in just 15 days,
I couldn't agree with you more that the Congress is big on actions. And Nupur Sharma, it is big on actions. According to the Congress Party, this is a master stroke. This is a master stroke. Removing Captain Amrinder Singh was a master stroke. Even the resignation by Navjot Singh Sidhu is a master stroke. Bhai, आपकी बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है नुपुर शर्मा जी. आप अपने बदल देते हैं चीफ मिनिस्टर, वो चूं भी नहीं करते और यहाँ इनको डेमोक्रेसी और डिसेंट सारी पब्लिक में दिखानी पड़ती है. नुपुर शर्मा जी जवाब दीजिए, बहुत एलिगेशंस है आपके ऊपर.
नविका बहुत ज्यादा, मतलब सारी गलती हमारी है. ऑन अनदर चैनल नविका एंड एंकर एक्चुअली आस्क्ड मी, कहीं ये घर का बेदी लंका ढाए, कहीं बीजेपी का तो नहीं भेजा हुआ जो अभी आग लग रखी है पंजाब में. After all, there are 3 states which are fully run because they're run by Congress Party, and there's not a single one, Navika, out of Punjab, Chhattisgarh or Rajasthan, which is not actually under a plethora of debris of a mess. The fact is, you know, I heard Tehseen and this gentleman from the Congress Party, you know, बहुत जनता बहुत दुखी है देश की, मतलब with GST and economy and demonetization and what have you, इतना रोती है जनता, फिर भी जाके भाजपा को वोट दे देती है. But यहाँ पे इतनी सुखी है जनता that, you know, weeks before the elections of Punjab, I mean, the ultimate sufferer is nobody but the Punjab voter. You have the head of the Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee resign, and this is after the in charge of Punjab, Mr. Harish Rawat, goes on record to say he is the leader, he is the person who we are going to contest the elections under in 2022. You have 2 cabinet ministers follow suit and resign. Now, is it not a joke on the people that you have so many resignations and you have so many swearing-ins, fresh swearing-ins, and again within 2 days you have resignations? By the time a new person comes and understands what work he or she has on his plate in the given portfolio, elections would be close by. So there's actually nothing on the ground for the Congress Party to show. But you know what is actually most unfortunate, Navika, is that this entire drama of propping, I'm going to use the word, of propping up a Channi as a Dalit face to target the Dalit voter in Punjab was nothing more than a chalawa which was played out on the voting public of Punjab. Because ultimately, if he was Sidhu's choice, then Harish Rawat wouldn't have said that we'll contest the election under Sidhu. Ultimately, if Sidhu liked him, he would not have actually resigned out of turn. The truth of Congress Party was they were just wanting to use Channi for his Jat, not that they actually cared about him being a Dalit, not that they actually cared about any Dalit starting from Dr. Ambedkar. In toto, I'm going to say, as long as you are a person who shows an iota of leadership, dynamism, any kind of talent or potential, especially if you belong to the non-Nehru fake Gandhi Parivar, out the door is the space for you. And I can name so many people from G23, the Young Turks, from even Mr. Ashok Gehlot and Kapil Sibal taking their fight public on Twitter. I can take so many people from, not even upnowing.
But that's not the point. The point is the way Punjab has been handled. And I want to ask Advocate Paramveer Singh, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Paramveer Singh ji, I'm coming. I'll give you a chance for rebuttal. Let me show my courtesy to the other two political guests. Let them make their points. They are players in Punjab, maybe a little more than what Congress will be in a few months from now. But Advocate Paramveer Singh, I want to ask you, Advocate Paramveer Singh, ये सिद्धू जी अब कहाँ जाएंगे? बीजेपी के तो हो चुके, फिर उनके पराये भी हो गए, अब कांग्रेस के फिर हुए थे, फिर उनके भी पराये हो गए, अब आपसे गले लगने के लिए आ जाएंगे? आप लगा लोगे गले?
I'm so glad for having me here, Navika. Thank you. I don't know where this discussion is going today. It's full of smiles and, sarcasm. See, first of all, about Mr. Sidhu, we are never welcoming him in any case, right? I'll definitely garland him if he stays in Congress. One thing. And I believe the political scenario happening today, this is a complete circus happening in Congress. Mr. Sidhu was curious to become the president of Punjab Congress. Then he was curious to become the CM before Mr. Channi took oath. Now he is very curious to resign. I don't know what his mindset is, what his political propaganda is, or what Congress really thinks of, who is projecting all these things in Punjab for Congress. I think this is really becoming a sinking ship in Punjab. A running government with a wonderful majority, the people of Punjab, they brought in them with 80 seats now out of 117, and see what a mockery they have made of democracy. So that is a sad thing. But more, the biggest concern from me is the real issues of Punjab. It's just the Congress party, their leader, Captain Saab, Sidhu Saab, or Channi ji, Mr. Randhawa, Deputy CM, they are just, running after their status. They are not concerned about the real issues of Punjab. Mr. Randhawa, he has been given the Home Department of Punjab. Mr. Sidhu is not happy with him. Mr. Randhawa was the person who, camped people for Mr. Sidhu to become the PPC chief. I don't know where these friendships and where these enmities are being created and they're being demolished. So matter of concern is this. Punjab is suffering. The people of Punjab, they are feeling, devastated over this, game plan of Congress. I don't know what politics they are presenting. And this is a sad thing.
Absolutely fair point. Tehseen Poonawalla, you want to take that? You want to take that? Your hands going up. Revolving doors, musical chairs. What is this called?
Yes. I just want to say two very quick points, one to the AAP representative and one to Nupur. That's to the AAP representative, all the AAP MLAs from Khaira ji to Khalsa ji, everyone is joining the Congress because the AAP is finished. Like I said, the AAP's not going to cross 15 in Punjab. All of this we've seen in 2017. But to Nupur, I want to say one thing. It's very easy on national television to run down a Dalit chief minister who's today the most educated chief minister in our country. It's very easy from a Manuwadi Sangathan like RSS that's never made a Dalit its head to mock him and say that he's privileged because he's a 3-time MLA who struggled his way up and is the most educated chief minister, as I said. But that's not what I want to talk about. The fact of the matter is, and to quote Shakespeare, it will be a winter of despair for the BJP, both in Punjab and in Uttarakhand, because in Punjab, the BJP is going to get as many seats as the Prime Minister's press conference is 0, and in Uttarakhand, the BJP is losing and Harish Rawat will be chief minister, or whoever the MLA decide should be chief minister.
So you are saying that you are not a player in UP. चलिए, कम से कम उत्तर प्रदेश आपके लिए छोड़ दिया नूपुर जी, उत्तराखंड और पंजाब से निकाल दिया, उत्तर प्रदेश छोड़ दिया आपके लिए.
I want to counter this.
I'll come to you. I'll come to you.
I'll discuss Uttar Pradesh on a discussion on Uttar Pradesh. I'll discuss Uttar Pradesh. I would love to discuss Uttar Pradesh.
The discussion is not also. The discussion is not also on Uttarakhand, but you brought Uttarakhand.
Exactly.
So the discussion, it was on Punjab. पर उत्तराखंड की आपको याद आई, उत्तर प्रदेश की तो याद भी नहीं आई, क्योंकि यूपी के लड़कों के साथ जो हुआ था वो आप जानते हैं. Well, 1 minute, hold on. Tehseen, I know.
Please allow me to clarify.
I know you are a top run scorer. I know you are a top run scorer for the Congress team. I know you do that. But right now, the Congress has more hit wickets and bowls on the board than it has team members. Now, I just want to ask Mr. Grewal. I'm coming to you, Nupur, also. Grewal साहब से मैंने सवाल नहीं पूछा. Grewal साहब, मेरे को ये समझा दो, वो पंजाबी में लोग कहते हैं कि एक लफ्ज होता है, मेरे को आता है पर मैं शायद बोल नहीं सकती, पर वो कहते हैं ना कि ये तमाशा, ये क्या हो रहा है, कांग्रेस को भी समझ में आ रहा है कि क्या हो रहा है. सीएम हटा दिया क्योंकि पंजाब कांग्रेस प्रदेश चीफ को पसंद नहीं था. अब कांग्रेस के चीफ भी हट गए हैं, उनके साथ ट्रेजरर भी चले गए हैं, 2 उनके मंत्री भी चले गए हैं, और राहुल गांधी कह रहे हैं कि द स्टेट लीडरशिप should resolve. What is the leadership in the state that can resolve this? Because there is no leader of the Pradesh Congress Committee, and there is no senior leader like Mr. Amrinder Singh to resolve this. तो ये किसको कह रहे हैं राहुल गांधी के solve the problem in Punjab?
Navika ji, actually the problem started from Delhi when the siblings were on one side and the mother was on the other side. They first created the scene and then they tried to flare it up and then wanted to install Mr. Sidhu as a chief minister. But what happened when Captain Amrinder Singh resigned, there were more than 5 candidates for the post of chief ministership. I was surprised and was a little laughing at the Congress spokesperson saying they have a very stability. They changed 4 chief ministers in 24 hours. Ambika Soni, Sunil Jakhar. Then it comes to Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa. Please listen, I didn't interfere.
That's wrong. It's wrong.
Please.
What?
And then the ultimately consensus candidate was. Please listen. I didn't.
If it's not true, I will send you both. I will send you both clips. I will send you both clips of Ambika Soni's own statement. Okay, so let's not get all red in the face.
Let me complete.
एक मिनट. Tehseen Poonawalla, you know, the seriousness of the issue should be gauged from the fact that even Archana Puran Singh is trending today simply because Sidhu doesn't even have that job left. Even that job has been confirmed for Archana Puran Singh. So थोड़ा सा इत्मीनान रखिए. Grewal साहब को complete करने दीजिए.
Navika ji, next time saying to please Poonawalla, I heard all that irresponsible things. Please bear with me. Don't try to interfere.
Yes, but you're wrong on your facts.
I was simply
Mr. Channi was elected 3 days ago, as Harish Rawat has said. You're wrong.
You can shout more. Please, keep to yourself. I was surprised to hear from Mr. Poonawalla that Congress will make it.
But Mr. Channi was selected 3 days ago.
If by horses, beggars would ride. They should see that tomorrow there is somebody in Congress. And I was further surprised when this Congress spokesperson says human rights. The killers of innocent Sikhs in Delhi are asking for human rights. Are they the people? The killers of the constitution imposing emergency in country, they are talking about the constitution. They should be ashamed of themselves that they are the persons who have ruined this country. And particularly this Nehru Gandhi family is responsible for all these things. Now I just want to tell one thing. What is this principle of Mr. Sidhu? What for he has resigned? What he is asking for it? It's an ego. When Captain Amrinder Singh taken his local government department and given him power, and he even wanted to serve the Punjab, and he was making a statement against the Akalis on the power issue, then he should have taken the power ministry and scrapped all those agreements executed by the Akalis.
Grewal Saab, you said, why has Sidhu resigned? Now, we are getting information, and Samya Kapoor has put out this information that Sidhu's cut up about 2 or 3 things. Number one, the chief minister was not who he wanted to be the chief minister. It was a compromise candidate. Remember, the word compromise appears in his resignation letter today. Number two, he's not just worried about the portfolios given to many of the ministers and people he wanted to get. Certain portfolios were not given the portfolios. That's another heartburn that Mr. Sidhu has. He's also not happy about the fact that the DGP and the Advocate General of Punjab, people who were appointed, were not his choice people, and that the chief minister wasn't really listening to him. So let me go across to Samia Kapoor joining me on the News Hour tonight. Samia, too many problems. Was the Congress party not consulting Navjot Singh Sidhu, or were they not listening to him in toto, and that's why this is a tantrum of thought of sorts?
Well, first thing, Navika, the amount of leaders that I've spoken to from Punjab Congress, a sizable number of them are very upset with this new stunt that has been pulled by Navjot Singh Sidhu. And they feel that, it's going to be good riddance if he leaves the Congress party and goes, and is not going to hamper the fortune of the Congress party in Punjab. Having said that, we have seen how the central leadership's decision has been weighing heavy on the state leadership always. So whether it's a decision as far as making the new chief minister is concerned, or the cabinet expansion, the choice of the DGP, or for that matter, the home minister or the other such portfolios where Sidhu wanted his key people to be appointed, that has not been done, and that has become an area of grounds for Navjot Singh Sidhu. Of course, there is a personal ambition over here where he felt that if Channi takes the center stage as the chief minister, then he will be ruled out as the potential chief minister for the upcoming assembly elections. And that is another area of concern when Navjot Singh Sidhu tried to air his grievances, but that went completely unheard by the central leadership. So even though now there is an outreach attempt by the General Secretary in charge organization, K.C. Venugopal, or the General Secretary in charge of the Punjab state, Harish Rawat, they are trying to reach out to him to placate him. They have not accepted his resignation so far. But Navjot Singh Sidhu is waiting to hear from the Gandhis. He is waiting to hear from those who have installed Channi at the center, whether it's Priyanka Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi.
So he is waiting for another call from the Gandhis, and Suhail said that's the problem of the Congress party. Another call from the Gandhis, and then they'll take him back. It'll be a happy family once again.
I have to...
Navika, may I clarify one thing? I just have to clarify what's been written.
I'll come to you, Ashdeep. After Suhail said, I'll come to you.
I'm very anguished. 1 minute here. Now, who's interfering? Who's interrupting me? I have to say...
Nobody's interrupting
I'm very anguished.
You can go on with the speech.
Who is intellectually very sharp. When he said winter of despair, Shakespeare called it the winter of discontent. When you quote, you must quote accurately, as you always do, Tehseen. पर हुण मैं नाविका जी तुहाडी परमिशन दे नाल ना पंजाबी च गल करांगा क्योंकि ये पंजाब दा मामला है और पंजाब दे नाल जिहड़ा मखौल हो गया है जिहड़ा इन्हां ने खिलवाड़ कीता है दोनों बंदियां ने मैनू यह लगता है कि अगर पंजाब नू सारे कहंदे ने कि यह बॉर्डर स्टेट है मेरे दादके ते मेरे नानके दोनों पंजाब तो हैगे ते मैनू यह लग रहा है कि पंजाब दी जिहड़ी अहमियत है पंजाब दी जिहड़ी रिस्पैक्ट होनी चाहिदी है वो रिस्पैक्ट नहीं रही क्योंकि लोकी खेल रहे हैं पंजाब दे नाल ते मेरा यही अपील है मेरी यही अपील है सारे दे नाल सारे कोलों कि बई राहुल गांधी भी हैगे सोनिया गांधी मैडम भी हैगी ने सिद्धू भी हैगा सिद्धू नूं कॉमेडी करनी चाहिए है क्योंकि पंजाब दे नाल तुसी कॉमेडी नहीं कर सकते यह स्टेट वधिया स्टेट हैगा ਇਹਦੇ लोग हार्ड वर्किंग लोग हैगे कमाई सीधी करते हैं ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇੰਨਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਖੇਲ ਖੇਲਿਆ ਮਖੌਲ ਖੇਲਿਆ ਸਿਆਪਾ ਪਾਇਆ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸਿਆਪਾ ਹੁਣ ਮੁੱਕਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਥਰੂ ਅਪੀਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਅਗਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭਾਰਤੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਪਿਆਰ ਹੈ ਮੋਹ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਹਾਲਾਤ ਜੇ ਹੋ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਣ ਬੰਦ ਕਰੋ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਖਿਲਵਾੜ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਠੀਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਗਲਤ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ नहीं करना चाहिए
पंजाबियां दी
मेरी अपील है
अर्शदीप जी पंजाबियां दी टोर वखरी पंजाबियां दी टोर रहन दियो पंजाबियां दा मखौल ना उड़ाओ टोर तुसी सारी कट देती है पंजाबियां दी ते एज सुहेल सेज रिस्पेक्ट चली गई है
देखिए पंजाबी दे विच एक कहावत है सुन लो एक मिनट पंजाबी दे विच ये भी कहावत है जात दी कोड़ किरली ते शतीरा नाल जफे ये जिनको समझ आ गई अच्छी बात है, जिनको नहीं समझ आई अगली बार समझा दूंगा। देखिए सिद्धू साहब के रेजिग्नेशन लेटर पे आप लास्ट लाइन देखिए, under the saying कि I resign from the presidentship of the Congress president, नीचे लिखा है I will continue to serve Congress। ये नहीं लिखा गया that I am leaving Congress, so your dreams are still in hold, they are still on the standby। allow me to complete, Navika, allow me to complete kindly।
Where
all I'm
have I
saying
said
is
that he has quit the Congress? I've only said that he has quit the position of the Punjab Congress chief, but I want to go back to Dr. Anand Ranganathan, and he has the right to speak because he has a Punjabi wife. So the Tamram with the Punjabi wife gets the next turn to speak. And Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I want to ask you. This is about the Titanic, because बड़ा जहाज तो कन्हैया कुमार ने भी बुलाया है, और टाइटैनिक का जो हाल हुआ है वही आज कन्हैया कुमार ने दुनिया को बताया है कि ये जहाज जो है ये मुसीबत में है, डूब रहा है नहीं कहा, पर उन्होंने कहा इसे बचाना है, तो बचाता तो उसी को है जो डूब रहा होता है जहाज। तो वो उन्होंने कहा है कि ये जहाज डूब रहा है, तो जो नए आ रहे हैं वो भी जानते हैं जहाज डूब रहा है, जो बाहर जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो भी एक धक्का मार रहे हैं। तो ये टाइटैनिक का होगा क्या, कांग्रेस टाइटैनिक?
बीजेपी को जैसे काली छोड़ गई,
नाविका मैं तमिलियन हैगा, लेकिन क्योंकि सुहेल सेठ ने पंजाबी से गल की है, मैं भी पंजाबी से गल करांगा। पहले तो मैं ये कह दूं, तुम एकदम ठीक कहते पे हो कि ये टाइटैनिक हैगा, और बड़ी दुख की बात है कि तहसीन और ये खड़ियाल काका जो है ये टाइटैनिक डूब गया सी, और ये कानपुरा में जा रहे हैं टाइटैनिक के डेक पे। और खड़ियाल साहब ये कह रहे थे कि बीजेपी में डेमोक्रेसी नहीं है, कोई भी गलत बोलता है उसको बाहर भगा देते हैं। अरे भाई बीजेपी में लोग रो रहे हैं कि हमें बाहर निकालो। शत्रुघ्न सिन्हा, यशवंत सिन्हा 5-5 साल तक रोते रहे, गालियां देते रहे, हमें निकालो बाहर निकालो, और इतनी बुरी तरह से ह्यूमिलिएट किया कि बाहर ही नहीं निकालते। तो भाई ये कांग्रेस नहीं है, ये बीजेपी है। पर मैं एक चीज फिर भी कहूंगा कि सिद्धू नु छड्डो, कैप्टन नु छड्डो, साडा चीफ मिनिस्टर पंजाब दा तहसीन
अकाली भी छड़ गया, दोनों अकाली भी बीजेपी छड़ गया, उन्हें सारा हिंदुस्तान छड्डूगा।
Nupur Sharma, at the end of the day, this is power play at its worst. This is power play at its worst, and this is what people are seeing a tamasha of today. Sidhu wants control, ego bigger than the party, ego bigger than serving the people. So what is all of this politics of pyar that Mr. Rahul Gandhi talks of, this different kind of politics that he talks of? I really want to ask you, do netas, do political parties actually owe anything to the public? Because that's not what it looks like when you look at power play in political parties, especially the Congress today.
Navika, there are two questions I've been waiting my chance to answer. First and foremost, a lot was said about, mocking Dalits by Tehseen. Tehseen, the first episode of mocking any Dalit was Dr. Ambedkar, who was made to do all the work, yet denied entry into the Lok Sabha. And by the way, on Navika's program, in the resignation letter of Mr. Sidhu, it's amply clear that he called Mr. Channi as a compromise candidate. I don't even want to go on and remind you rather of how you all and your cohorts actually mocked a very educated, self-made president of the country, Sri Kovind ji. For that matter, even the head of my party, which you challenged me, was also a Dalit once upon a time. Now, enough about that. I actually want to go back to I want to answer what Navika's question is. Navika, it all depends on how you treat your own people. A few days ago, I was on a Hindi channel. The new entrants from Aam Aadmi Party into the Congress were called by the official Punjab Congress spokesperson as Chuhe. He described entrants from the Aam Aadmi Party, members of the assembly, as Chuhe. Now I'll tell you what. Now, since there's a lot of talk about jumping ship, especially it's the sinking Titanic, the Congress Party. ऐसी बात नहीं है, बहुत लोग हैं, मैंने लिस्ट बनाई है ना बेटा, ध्यान से सुनना, कांग्रेस आजकल किसकी पार्टी है? पिद्दियों की, पॉर्न स्टार की, पॉप स्टार की, स्कूल ड्रॉपआउट की, फ्रॉडलेंट एनवायरमेंटलिस्ट की, विमेन हरासर्स की, विमेन हरासर्स की, बीच में क्या बोलता है आदमी, रॉबर्ट्स की, सेसेशनिस्ट की, सेडिशनिस्ट की। और आज तो इतनी हद हो गई नविका, आज तो इतनी हद हो गई कि भारत के टुकड़े मांगने वाला कन्हैया, the one who flashed himself to a co-student in JNU and was actually penalized with 2,500 rupees fine. The one who stole the air condition from his own party office, the one who rioted in CPIM headquarters, beating up the secretary in charge of the party headquarters, black and blue. Such a rioter has found his rightful and meaningful place in the Congress party. आपको बहुत मुबारक, मेरा हाथ मिलाइए आपके लिए, वर्चुअल हाथ मिलाइए, कोविड के बीच में फिजिकल हाथ नहीं मिलाते, वर्चुअल हाथ मिलाइए। आपको आपकी मियां खलीफा, आपको आपकी अनएम्प्लॉयड रेहाना, आपको आपकी ग्रेटा थुनबर्ग, कन्हैया एंड व्हाट हैव यू मुबारक हो।
अडवाणी साहब को आपने नमस्कार बुला दिया है, आपने अनिल जोशी साहब को नमस्कार बुला दिया, येदियुरप्पा साहब को नमस्कार बुला दिया।
One minute. Allow me to come in. Advocate Paramveer Singh. I want to ask you, why should the Aam Aadmi, why should the public today have any respect for political parties if this is the power play that they see day after day, night after night? Everything for power. Who's thinking about the people?
Also, Kejriwal apologized.
Very right, Navika. अरे सर, एक बारी सर. Asif, I have been asked, dude. My name is Paramveer. It's not yours, sir. Just a minute.
I was talking about a question.
My name is Paramveer, भाई.
नहीं है। संजय झा जी ने आर्टिकल लिखा था तो पार्टी से निकाल दिया था। डेमोक्रेसी की बात सिर्फ टीवी पे कर सकते हैं।
अरे सर,
अर्शप्रीत जी, ब्रेक लगाओ, ब्रेक। टाइटैनिक पे हो, बैलेंस कर लो थोड़ा सा बैलेंस करो। एडवोकेट परमवीर जी।
नविका, from the very start. अरे नूपुर जी, कृपा करें, नूपुर जी आप बहुत बोलिए। आपने बहुत अम्बेडकर साहब को एक्नॉलेज कर लिया। आप मनुवादी सोच के मालिक हैं, अम्बेडकर साहब को वोट करते जगते नहीं।
संजय जी को तो बाहर निकाल दिया आपने।
Would you please let me speak?
Okay, I'm going to lower your faders. Advocate Paramveer Singh is trying to make a point. Let courtesy demands that he is allowed to make a point. Democracy का ये भी नाम है और democracy ऐसे भी चलती है.
Yeah, this democracy is, always misled by the traditional parties, I believe. So, Navika, about the people you asked me in the democracy. Yes, in this drama, in this circus, the real issues of Punjab, as I've already quoted, the interest of people, the real issues, the justice that Punjab demands in the sacrilege issue, in the, many other, am I audible?
Yes, absolutely. Loud and clear.
Yeah. So there are many other issues that Punjab is suffering from. Right, but these traditional parties, Akali Dal, BJP, for 10 years, when Mr. Sukhbir Singh Badal was the Home Minister of Punjab, sacrilege issues happened here. Punjabis around the world. Ma'am, please listen to me. You were the participating party in the government. You were in the coalition. Please listen to me. You listen to me, right? So Punjabis around the world, they are demanding justice. But again, this captain government came in power with the promise to the Punjabis that they will bring justice, but Punjabis are still waiting for the same. So as we are well versed in Punjabi today, I will finish it. I'll finish it with a Punjabi quote. With a Punjabi quote.
I will resign if you get a seat less than 85. Well, I will resign from active politics. Where is his resignation?
Nupur ji, you've been.
Please make a
so much democracy in the Aam Aadmi Party, Navika, that the founding members of the Aam Aadmi Party were kicked out from the National Council meeting.
Come on.
Two bouncers, arm bouncers,
you don't talk about Dalits.
And physically
right? You don't talk about Dalits. You are quoting, you are acknowledging Dr. Ambedkar. Don't make it.
Well, we started this show looking at what went on in the Congress party today. Yes, Punjab will have an election early next year. That's what is the assembly term. But look at the way the party is enforcing democracy. Captain Amrinder Singh thrown out. Navjot Singh resigns on his own. 2 other ministers follow suit. Sulking and tantrums are the order of the day in the ruling party in Punjab, the Congress party. In the meanwhile, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who sorted out, or what he thought was sorting out the Punjab problem before he went on a vacation, comes back to the same pot boiler and Punjab problems for the Congress party, nowhere near being solved. What is going on? Is this the way governments and political parties in power behave in a state? Are they answerable and accountable to the people of India? Should there be somebody, some institution that should look at this circus that's going on in the name of a political party's political shenanigans in a state? That's the question people of India are asking. And I don't remember the full शेर, पर उसका आखिरी भाग मुझे याद है. अंजामे गुलिस्तान क्या होगा? क्या हो रहा है पंजाब? Think about it. Is this justice for people? Question being asked. Thanking all my panelists for joining me on debate number 1. Taking